You've committed to serious muscle building, and now you want the most efficient way to structure your week. A well-designed 7-day workout split can maximize muscle protein synthesis, optimize recovery, and keep training fresh and motivating. In 2025, advances in auto-regulation, wearable recovery tech, and exercise variety give us new tools to sculpt our physiques faster than ever, if programmed correctly. Below is a science-driven, practical 7-day split that balances volume, intensity, and recovery. 6 targeted lifting sessions plus 1 active recovery day, ensuring you hit each muscle group twice weekly with enough stimulus to spark growth without burning out. Day 1, push, chest, shoulders, triceps. Your week kicks off with a classic push day. Focus on horizontal and vertical pressing movements, supplemented by triceps work. Start with a heavy compound, barbell bench press or dumbbell bench press, aiming for 3 to 4 sets of 4 to 6 reps at 85 to 90% of your 1 rep max to recruit maximal motor units. Follow with an inclined dumbbell press, 3 times 8 to 10, to target the upper chest and front delts. Next, tackle overhead pressing, standing military press or seated dumbbell press for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, emphasizing a full range of motion and core bracing. Finish with accessory triceps work, weighted dips, 3 times 8 to 10, or cable pushdowns, 3 times 12 to 15, to exhaust the lateral and long heads. Keep rest periods between 90 and 120 seconds for compounds, 60 to 90 seconds for accessories. Auto-regulate intensity using session RPE. If you hit an RPE 9 on your first set, adjust weight slightly next session to maintain progress without overreaching. Day 2, pull, back biceps. Pull day is all about vertical and horizontal rowing, plus direct bicep stimulation. Begin with a heavy deadlift variation, conventional sumo or trap bar, for 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps, focusing on explosive hip drive and tight lats. Deadlifts build total body tension and indirectly work your traps and erectors hard. Next, perform a vertical pull, weighted pull-ups or lat pull-downs for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, keeping elbows pointed down and back engaged. Move to horizontal rows, barbell row or chest-supported T-bar row for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, pausing at full contraction. Finish with 2 direct biceps exercises, barbell curls, 3 sets of 8 to 10, and hammer curls, 3 sets of 10 to 12, to target both long and short heads. Grip fatigue can limit your rows. Consider a couple of grip-specific holds, farmer's carries or dead hangs. At the end, if you want extra forearm work, keep rest 90 to 120 seconds for heavy lifts, 60 to 90 for curls. Day 3, legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves. Leg day demands serious energy, so schedule it early enough in the week that you're fresh. Start with a quad-dominant lift, back squat, front squat, or safety bar squat for 4 times 6 to 8 reps. Emphasize depth and knee tracking over toes. Follow immediately with a posterior chain movement, Romanian deadlifts or Nordic curls, for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps to balance quad drive with hamstring and glute focus. Then hit leg press or Bulgarian split squats, 3 times 10 to 12 reps each side, to further isolate quads and glutes. Finish with calf raises, standing or seated, for 4 times 12 to 15 reps, slow eccentrics, and a pause at full stretch. Use a 2-second descent, 1-second hold at bottom, and controlled drive. This variety ensures balanced leg development and joint stability. If you feel excessive fatigue, monitor your RPE and consider a lighter set or lower volume next week to prevent overuse injuries. Day 4, push, variation in volume. Day 4 revisits push muscles with fresh angles and moderate volume to reinforce growth. Swap bench press for a dumbbell variation, flatter incline, for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, focusing on unilateral stability. Include a neutral grip landmine press or Arnold press, 3 times 10 to 12, to hit the shoulders from a different pathway. Add chest fly variations, cable or dumbbell, for 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps to really fatigue the pecs. Triceps get hit with overhead extensions, skull crushers or cable overhead triceps extensions, for 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, followed by close grip push-ups to failure for metabolic stress. Keep rest shorter here, 60 to 75 seconds, to increase time under tension and metabolic demand, both proven to drive hypertrophy when combined with mechanical overload earlier in the session. Day 5, pull, variation in volume. And on the second pull day, change the stimulus so your back muscles adapt and grow without plateauing. Start with a trap-focused lift, like heavy shrug and row complexes, barbell high pull to shrug, 4 sets of 6 to 8, or farm-style block pulls for lockout strength. Then perform neutral grip pull-ups or hammer grip pull-downs 3 times 8 to 10 to emphasize the brachialis and brachioradialis. Add single-arm chest-supported rows or cable rows 3 times 10 to 12 reps each side to hone in on unilateral strength and scapular control. Finish with reverse grip barbell curls 3 times 8 to 10 and concentration curls 3 times 12 to 15 to hit the biceps from multiple angles. Shorten rest to 60 to 90 seconds for volume work, but ensure full recovery for heavy shrugs or block pulls. Day 6, legs, strength and plyometrics. Leg day 2 of the week shifts focus to strength and power, stimulating different muscle fibers for comprehensive growth. Begin with a heavy compound, front squat or trap bar deadlift for 4 sets of 4 to 6 reps, pushing intensity. Incorporate a plyometric exercise like box jumps or jump lunges 3 times 6 to 8 reps to develop type 2 fibers and boost muscle recruitment. Then perform single leg RDLs or step-ups 3 times 8 to 10 reps per leg for unilateral strength and stability. Finish with a leg extension drop set. Start at heavy weight for 8 reps, drop weight twice to failure, and a superset of seated calf raises with bodyweight calf jumps. This mix of heavy strength, explosive power, and metabolic burnout creates a potent hypertrophy signal for your lower body. Day 7, active recovery and mobility. Even the most dedicated lifters need a break from heavy loading. Day 7 is active recovery, low-intensity cardio, 20 to 30 minutes of walking, cycling, or swimming, followed by a thorough mobility and soft tissue session. Focus on foam rolling, dynamic stretches, and targeted PNF techniques for your shoulders, hips, hamstrings, and thoracic spine. Use resistance band work or light kettlebell flows to promote blood flow through the muscles you've worked all week. This improves nutrient delivery, reduces soreness, and primes you for the next week's heavy sessions. Optionally include a brief core circuit, planks, bird dogs, and dead bugs to maintain midline stability without taxing the CNS. Key programming principles and tips. 1. Frequency meets volume. You're hitting each muscle group twice weekly, optimal for natural lifters frequency. Weekly volume, total sets per muscle, lands around 18 to 22 for large groups, chest, back, quads, and 12 to 16 for smaller groups, shoulders, arms, which aligns with hypertrophy research. 2. Auto-regulation and RPE. Use a rate of perceived exertion scale, 7 to 9 RPE, to adjust loads on the fly. If a set feels like RPE 10, max effort early in the cycle, dial back 5 to 10% next session to avoid overtraining. 3. Exercise variation. Rotating movement patterns, horizontal versus vertical pressing, pulling, bilateral versus unilateral, heavy versus plyometric, ensures balanced growth, prevents plateaus, and reduces joint stress. 4. Recovery and sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep nightly. Supplements like magnesium or tart cherry extract can support deeper sleep, but nothing replaces solid sleep hygiene. Cool, dark room, consistent schedule, limited screens before bed. 5. Nutrition alignment. To fuel this high-frequency program, target a slight calorie surplus, around 10 to 15% above maintenance, with protein at 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Prioritize whole foods, timed carbs around workouts, 1 to 2 grams per pound, and healthy fats for hormone support. 6. Injury prevention. Warm up thoroughly. 10 minutes of light cardio plus dynamic stretches and movement prep specific to the day's lifts. If any exercise causes pain, substitute a variation or reduce range of motion. 7. Tracking in progress. Keep a training log or use a fitness app. Record weights, reps, RPE, and notes on form or fatigue. Review weekly to spot trends, adjust programming, and celebrate milestones. 8. Deload weeks. Every 6 to 8 weeks, plan a deload. Reduce volume by 40 to 50% or intensity by 10 to 15%, focusing on technique and mobility. This resets your CNS and joints, allowing you to return stronger. 9. Mind-muscle connection. Engage target muscles intentionally. Slow down eccentric phases, pause at full contraction, and minimize momentum. This increases motor unit recruitment and hypertrophy. 10. Consistency. Over perfection. Missing a session doesn't derail progress. Simply pick up where you left off. The most effective program is the one you can stick to over months and years. This 7-day split leverages the latest training science, frequency, variation, auto-regulation, and recovery optimization to drive maximum muscle growth in 2025. By hitting each muscle group twice per week with precise volume, alternating strength and metabolic stimuli, and dedicating a day to recovery, you create an ideal environment for hypertrophy. Stick with this plan for at least 12 weeks, track your progress diligently, and adjust based on performance and recovery. Your muscles will respond, your strength will soar, and you'll build a physique that lasts. Let's get after it.